Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and there you go, showcasing this team once again. A lot of the guys personally messaging me to showcase this team one more time, and yep, this team really works. Happy that you guys are doing well with this team, and few comments and messages. And Great League is still going on, so this might be the perfect time to hype this team once more. And Quagsire is still one of the best mod boy, if not the best, but one of the best. Well, it can beat other mod boys as well, and it can beat Talonflames as well, like Gastrodon. It's a little difficult with that body slam and earth power to beat Talonflame, right? And yep, this team is really balanced. So for one more time with this team, here we go. Let's start the battles. Moving on to the first battle, it's gonna be the Pelipper. Now it's flying against the ground type, right? Now, Pelipper is supposed to have a good time against Quagsire, right? But it's Quagsire! Let's go for these stone edges. And one thing is, look at that weather ball damage. If you calculate that, 2 weather ball damage are not going to be enough against non-shadow Quagsire. Because if this is going to be the weather ball, which this is going to be the weather ball, and we'll still reach to the stone edge. Look at that, we reach to the stone edge barely, and we will be able to grab both the shields. And look at that, we grab both the shields from a flying type being a ground type, which other grounders it's hard to do, like Gastrodon, right? And now we come with our Guzzlord, and then we eat a lot of those weather balls. We know it's not going to be the Hurricane. This is weather ball number 2. Oh, we're looking to farm them fully down. Look at that. We will tank yet another weather ball. We will not shield this. And then come in with our AWAC with the Shadow Ball to farm whatever. And it's going to be the Medicham. And they had Lantern at the back. But you know what? We still got 2 shields. And with 2 shields, AWAC is gonna roll here. AWAC is gonna rock. This is going to be the Surf number 1. We still have beyond 2 Bone Clubs, right? We still have beyond 2 Bone Clubs, and let's go. This is going to be Bone Club number 1, and let's just farm a little more. And this is going to be Bone Club number 2, which is still not going to be enough to knock this Lantern out. We still need another one, and they didn't throw. And there we go. We reached to Bone Club number 3. And it's going to be only Medicham against our shielded 1 shield AWAC, and the surrender. It's a GG. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be the A-Slash. And they come in with their Gastro. Now, you shouldn't come in with your Guzzlord ASAP, but instead what you should do here is eat a move or throw a move, and then come in with your Guzzlord. Right, that was the CMP which Gastro won. And let's just now come in with our Guzz after banking 1 Aqua Tail there. And we can now farm, we can now shield 1 Earth Power and then fully farm them down. Now this is going to be the perfect amount of health remaining in Guzzlord to force this Alone Sandslash to throw the energy. Because we have a lot of energy and fine bit of health, and they cannot really farm us down without us getting to 3 Brutal Swings. This is gonna be brutal swing number 2, and we'll get to another one if they don't throw the energy. That's how you put your opponent in a really tough spot. Now, I'm guessing like there's gonna be something like poison at the back, but it was Talonflame. That is why I brought AWAC there, right? And there we go. It's gonna be Quagsire against Talonflame, which is really good. And they shield the Aqua Tail, and we go for the Stone Edge. And we could have gone one more Mud Shot there, but it's fine. And they double shield there, and all we need to do is let our Quagsire go. They throw the energy, and we will come in with our AWAC, shield once, and then we can throw the Shadow Ball to knock this guy out, and just 2 fire spins is going to be enough against that Alone Sandslash. Let's just throw the Shadow Ball, which is enough. If it was Shadow Bone, then it was a different story. Wouldn't have been enough. And there we go. We won. GG's. Moving on to another battle. It's going to be Clodsire. Fantastic lead, right? And they come in with their Feraligatr. Now we have to count for a 7 because it can be Ice Beam, right? Which would do a lot of damage. We shield here, and that is going to be the Ice Beam. We play really safe now. We throw the move here. right, force them to shield, and they shield it. So let's just now farm them down shielding once, because this is going to be another ice beam, which is enough for ice beam. That is why I shield. And yeah, they still got shield, but it doesn't really matter that much, because this Quagsire is gonna get really low, tanking these a lot of brutal swings. We're gonna get to at least 3 brutal swings, even if they go for the earthquake. That's brutal. This earthquake, this brutal swing number 2, and can we reach to brutal swing number 3? And we reach to the brutal swing number 3 there. There we go. There we go. Guzzlord putting in some real work here. And they got jump loft. They sniped with front fast move, took our Guzzlord out with sniping from jump loft. And we got a perfect answer for this jump loft. But you know what? This guy's got acrobatic, which would do a lot of damage against our alone Marowak, but they will still need to load a lot of energy. So we go for the bait here. This is their only win con shielding the jump loft, so we reach to the shadow ball, and this is going to be enough. Bone Club would have done nothing and wouldn't have been enough from that range, so we went for the shadow ball, and we can just fire spin that Quagsire. It doesn't matter how much energy that Quagsire had, we still had Quagsire. So moving on to another battle, it's going to be Azumarill, and that should be the fine timing here to throw the Stone Edge. And let's throw the Stone Edge here, right? And that is going to do a decent amount of damage considering the bulk of Azumarill. And we can tank whatever this is going to be. A lot of the guys threw Ice Beam, 2 Ice Beams they go for, but this guy threw the Hydro Pump. Now that this guy threw Hydro Pump, we can now reach to Stone Edge and Aqua Tail, and they cannot farm us down. If they don't throw the Ice Beam here, we'll reach to the Aqua Tail. And we reached the Aqua Tail, but they caught the Aqua Tail into their Cradily. But it's fine, we'll save this Quagsire for potential shield at end games, right? So we'll bring in our Guzzlord here. Now if we brought alone Marowak, we would have to shield the Rock Slide from this Cradily, but we brought our Guzzlord, so we don't need to shield even 2 Rock Slides. If it was alone Marowak against this Quagsire, then we would have to shield at least 1 Rock Slide, right? And then yeah, tanking this Rock Slide, let's just go for the 1 fast move, which is going to be enough. I mean 2 fast moves, which is going to be enough, right? And let's see. Yeah, and they bring in their Skarmory. They had Skarmory. Whoa. And now let's just come in with our AWAC and do super effective fire spins. Now this game looks like already over. All we need to do is just, and they're letting us farm them down. It's fine. And now they bring in their Azumarill. They throw the energy. This can be Hydro Pump damage by shield. That is right, and that was the Hydro Pump. Let's go for these Bone Clubs. Fire spins aren't helping. They still have a lot of energy. I was worried they will get to another Hydro Pump, and this is going to be Bone Club number 2. This will take their another shield, and this is going to be Bone Club number 3. And here I thought they had Sky Attack. I tried to catch their Sky Attack in the Guzzlord, but instead they farmed us down. Now if they have Sky Attack, if we bring in our AOAC, they are going to take us out. So we bring in our Quagsire. They don't throw, and 1 fast move is going to be enough to knock them out, and it's a GG. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be Mudboy versus Mudboy. Okay, who's the baddest of them all? Mirror typing. Doesn't matter if it's mirror typing, it's going to be Quagsire. We're dealing with OG Mudboy here. Right, actually OG Mudboy, yeah, it can be called OG Mudboy. OG Mudboy is Swampert. So let's just go for these Aqua Tails, spamming these Aqua Tails here. Now, if they go for a Body Slam, they will only get to... they will not knock us out, we'll get to Aqua Tail. That is why they throw the Earth Power. Now that they throw the Earth Power, they will not get to even a Body Slam. So we just farm them now with our Guzzlord. They're taking the time, they're thinking. Alright, think trainer, think. You got 10 seconds. So it's gonna be Miltank. So Miltank's moveset is gonna be Body Slam and Ice Beam. So I try to catch both the, either of the resisted move there. In my AWAC, I failed. So now I'm gonna throw this Brutal Swing. I'm gonna catch the next move into my AWAC. It's either gonna be Body Slam or Ice Beam. Both are gonna be resisted, right? And this time I was successful. I caught. I would be so happy if it was Ice Beam, and that was the Ice Beam. And it's Quagsire at the back, so it's fine. And we can just go for these Bone Clubs. And somewhere at the back of my head, I was like, okay, they're gonna bait. If they are running Sludge Bomb, they're gonna bait, and I called it, and it was the Sludge Bomb. Let's just go for this Bone Club. We can get to 2 Bone Clubs before they even get to the Earthquake. But okay, this is going to be the Earthquake, I guess. So I shield, and that was the Earthquake. And now they come in with their Miltank, so we throw the Bone Club, and I think this was the CMP maybe. So it's fine if they throw the energy here, that's great, because it's not gonna knock us out. We will come in with our Guzzlord, and we can get to the Sludge Bomb. Rulsing wouldn't be enough, so I throw the Sludge Bomb. Well, it is not gonna be enough as well. And thankfully they will not reach to the Ice Beam. We'll not knock them out just by fast moves. And 2 Dragon Tails is gonna be enough to knock this Quagsire out, and we take the victory there. GG. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be the Sableye. So whenever it's Sableye, I would like to throw just Aqua Tails, not even reaching the Stone Age, because this kind of puts pressure in them, because once Stone Age is still not gonna one-shot, right? So you're gonna need 2 moves. And I'll reach to another one anyway. So they will shield another one, and I'll reach to the Aqua Tail before they will reach to their foul play. So we can keep shield for later. They shield, right? It doesn't matter if they farm us down. We'll come with our Guzzlord, shield the Power Gem, which is going to do a lot of damage coming from Shadow Sableye. We're going to shield this Power Gem. And they come in with their Quagsire. Now that Sableye has a little bit of, I mean, they have soulless health. Might be energy dry. If I can handle that. But here, Quagsire, we need to tank the energy from this Quagsire. So a little bit of lag there. I wanted to throw the Brutal Swing there. There was a lag there. So it's kind of unlucky there. That might cost me my gameplay there. Yes, a little bit of lag. And there again, I tried to catch and I failed, and I knew this. I knew this is over because my Guzzlord died worth of Brutal Swing, so it's going to probably get it at the back. I surrendered. Moving on to another one, it's going to be fantastic lead. Marowak, look at that. Quagsire is core breaking teams. Even if it's going to be Kanto Marowak, they're not swapping. Even if it's going to be Quagsire in the lead against Quagsire, they're not swapping. So Quagsire breaks the core. Alright, so they're just throwing the Bone Club. Will not reach to another Aqua Tail after this, but it's fine. Since the Ground Typer is here, and we can just give shields to all Marowak, that is why we come in here with our Guzzlord. And all Marowak with 2 shields is going to be deadly, especially with that Shadow Ball. And now they come in with their Nidoqueen. Alright, this is fine. It would be lovely if they threw the Poison Fang against our Guzzlord. And there you go. This is on 6. This is going to be the Poison Fang. And now we can come in with our AOAC. And they come in with their Tentacruel. So I was like counting, alright, if they throw at 7, it's just going to be the Acid Spray. And I knew it. And I didn't shield, it was Acid Spray. And we can just go for the Bone Clubs here. We don't even need to go for the Shadow Ball. We can forget we have Shadow Ball, right? So because 1 Bone Club is enough to knock out both from this range. We shielded. We could have won without shielding this, actually. That wasn't enough for Skull, by the way. And there we go. That Nidoqueen is in Bone Club range. They actually swap there, it doesn't matter. For the Bone Club, this Nidoqueen is gonna die, and 1 fast move is gonna be enough against that Tentacruel. And G to the G. Let's move on to another battle. It's gonna be fantastic lead. There we go, and they come in with their Victory Bell. Now I was like, okay, this is Victory Bell. I'm gonna come in with our Guzzlord because it can be weakly tough at the back. That famous toxic team. If it's gonna be weakly tough, I shouldn't be bringing my Alolan Marowak here. Instead bring Guzzlord, and it doesn't matter if I shield there thinking it's going to be Sludge Bomb, which wasn't actually enough for Sludge Bomb, but I shielded anyways because I knew it's going to be Wigglytuff. I was guessing Wigglytuff, and I already won this game. That's what I was guessing there. And there we go. Just going for the Brutal Swings is going to be the play here. I don't want to bring in my Quagsire, just in case if it's grass or double grass, then I'm dead, right? So I want my Quagsire against this Bastiodon at any cost, and they throw the energy here, which is fantastic for us. And they bring in their next Pokemon. It's gonna be the Venusaur. It was Grassol team. There you go. We can tank any move from this guy comfortably, but resisted Frenzy Plant hits like a truck from Venusaur. Look at that damage from Shadow Venusaur. And from this point we have double Bone Club. They need to shield this Bone Club, which is going to be super effective. We have a lot of energy. We'll get to 3 Bone Clubs here. I think this was CMP. They wanted to throw the energy. Now they need to shield this, and we'll let our AWAC go and come with our Quagsire, just throw the Aqua Tail and take the victory here. GG's. So satisfying winning the toxic teams. Moving on to another battle, it's going to be Clodsire. Fantastic lead. Now this is what I'm telling you. It's Clodsire in the lead against Quagsire. They're not swapping. We already core broke them, right? That's what's happening. That is why they're not swapping. They have something at the back weak against Quagsire as well. So let's just go for these Aqua Tails. It doesn't matter if they land Earthquake on us. They're taking their chance, and that's why they try to bait us with the Stone Age, but we're not falling for that. The thing here is we will somehow have to eat one Earthquake here, because they will reach to the Earthquake before we reach to another Aqua Tail. So it's fine. We're just gonna farm them down. We will still have Stone Age worth of energy farming them down. So it's gonna be the grass type superior, and we bring in our Guzzlord. Great that they brought their Drifblim here, because we got the Alolan Marowak at the back. This is just great, right? A lot of guys are running Drifblim at the back, so I'm not gonna shield this. It's not like gonna knock us out. And we already win this game because we have AWAC at the back. And we go for the Sludge Bomb, and they don't let us. They throw the Aerial Ace. And then I come in with my AWAC, and I stop tapping for like, okay, you're gonna surrender, right? And I stop, and yeah, I surrender. GG's. And that is it, guys. This team is still working. And if you like the content, please leave a like and comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Thank you so much.